shit. Hello everyone and welcome to a long overdue update video. I assure you it's all good news. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't uploaded, and yes I did write this down, okay? You're probably wondering why I haven't uploaded in like 2-3 months now? I don't know. But the reason for that is a few different things, but basically it's a combination of busyness, depression, and just straight up laziness. So the first thing that happened was that my webcam broke. I was acting up more than usual. You would see this in like the last episode of Uncanny Valley. I think I mentioned it in one of the last Door episodes too. These lights are reflecting my glasses. And so I was really tired of the camera acting up, so I decided to get myself a real camera, which you're watching on right now. I forget what it's called, but I'll put its name on the screen for you guys. The reason I want a real camera is because there really are no really great webcams. They all have their faults, so I just want to get an actual legitimate camcorder. This is actually the same camcorder that Sevidus uses. Sevidus is a popular Twitch streamer, probably my favorite Twitch streamer. And a lot of my setup that I'm about to show you is actually inspired and like based on the things that he did. I sort of used his setup as like a example words. For whatever reason, when I decided to upgrade one part of my studio, I decided to upgrade like every part. So there's also a lot of other stuff other than just the camera that I decided to invest in. To afford these investments, I got a full-time job. I'm a sales associate at a spice and tea exchange store, and that taking up a lot of my time, plus me having poor time management in the first place, kinda sort of sapped up all my free time. So now my new studio is complete. I have a bunch of new videos to show you, and I've improved my time management to hopefully sufficient levels. Before I talk any more, let me actually give you a tour of the studio. Basically, I converted the guest room next to my bedroom to my home studio. All this in here was like a futon and a bunch of books and stuff. We just moved things around, and here it is. Over here we got a futon and a torch, that's a fire hazard. Then I'm gonna put, this is my old second monitor, which is terrible. So terrible. I'm probably gonna have it burned, and then
I'll take it.
You don't want this. It's like a horror movie where they have a cursed item. This is it. It's like Annabelle. It's pretty much. Except Polaroid. It's the sequel they're making. They got some lights, cameras, and action. This is really the main thing. We got this table from a Habitat for Humanity restore. Because basically people donate for, me. New monitor. You may be wondering why that's the main monitor, even though it's still slightly smaller than the Acer that I've had for ages. Is because that has HDMI, so I can plug my consoles into it, and then also record off it. That's why the Wii U bar is there, and that's over there. And the reason I'm using a really ye old ViewSonic instead of that Polaroid is Polaroid is so bad I'd rather just have that. I've got a mouse pad because there's sandwich crumbs all over it.
You're welcome.
Because mice, I want to say mouses, mice don't work on glass. At least not this kind. I think we had a rollerball one.
Yeah, rollerball does, but so, none of the lasers do.
I have this MLG Corsair Gaming sponsored mouse pad. Oh man, I'm so good at CSGO. MLG. Oh, I just knocked over that wall. How MLG I am is... Oh! Beat wolves. Anyway. Green screen, which is horizontal because the camera angle, the camera sits right here.
Oh my god, it just all went out of focus. See, this is why I don't use autofocus.
But over here, you may notice my old webcam hooked up to the window. It's because that, that gives a cool overlay. Let me actually demo it here. This is inspired by the Twitch streamer Wolf21. He has like a camera behind him. And then when he goes like on break to take coffee, it has like faded in the background with other overlays, music and other stuff. So I was thinking maybe doing something like that. Just anyway, you know, the camera isn't completely broken, so I figured that might be a cool way to utilize it. Just put it up there, have a second angle, sort of an overview of the studio. I got some modern art, still modern art. There's more modern art.
That's not modern? It's not modern.
It was modern at the time. It's an impressionist piece. Yeah.
Oh, Scott.
It actually has the story behind that is my mom.
West Scott, not Scott.
Auschwitz. Might add more sound film, but right now we did this pattern with what we had. There's a lot of sound film. I think this should help dampen the room. I mean, it does dampen it already. The acoustics, I can actually just tell by being in here. Now that I think about it, but what I really want it to do is to actually make things quieter so that, you know, if I can not worry about how much noise I make at work. We also have a vanilla cashmere. If you're watching this in 4D, here you go. I've had this for ages. Finally now have it on the wall. Don't ask about the trial and error involved in that. There may be multiple nails inside of that from trying to...
And it's melted a little.
From yeah, we went with adhesive strips though. Here's a
at the end.
From when I was a young boy. And it was actually Fox. It's like an omen to the future. Pretty much. Funny thing about these ones right here, this one that came with my Wii, but these were in the gaming section of Best Buy, and they said, yeah, I know the whole thing's a joke, but they said Wii U. There's ones right next to them. These are the Wii U and were $8, and they're fairly long. It's a good deal. One's right next to them, exact same brand, exact same length, everything, identical HDMI's, but they're boxed at Xbox. So those HDMI's, well, those cost $8, those cost $20. Now, if you don't mind me, I am going to get to some much needed reading. Where were we? Alright, now that you see the studio itself and what I'm working with, let's talk content. I have far too many games I want to make videos on, and to keep up with my own desires just to record this, that, I'm gonna try to upload daily once again. I also plan to stream more consistently, preferably at least 3 times a week, because that's the partner minimum, and I might as well shoot for that, if anything. Currently, I have a few shows planned out. So the first one is called Until the End. Now, this is a show where I play a AAA game series I haven't played or beaten yet, like Half-Life, which I've only played a little bit of Half-Life 1, Bioshock, only played like an hour of the first game, Deus Ex, Borderlands, Fallout, etc. So basically, I'll play the entire game or game series on stream until, well, the end. I'm going to be kicking off with Fallout, the entire Fallout series, not just like starting at 3, like the early ones too. So yeah, these are things that like I want. See, the thing is, when I am actually active on YouTube and Twitch, most of my gaming is spent in a content environment. So anything that like I don't want to record, I just end up not actually playing. So all these series are like, for example, I know I don't want to make an entire Let's Play of the entire Fallout series. That'd be a huge amount of videos, and I'd rather, you know, play these indie games that take up less time, and I can have more variety without playing just a ton. So it's just going to be a show, and maybe once, multiple times a week. Again, depends on when I enter my schedule. I'll update you guys with whatever my streaming schedule. Goodness. I guess if you're PewDiePie, that's what your recording schedule looks like. But the second show is going to be reviving the name of kind of a long dead series of mine called Road to Not Scrub. The Road to Not Scrub series was where I played a game I was bad at, and then with someone who was good at it, and try to be better. Changing up the format. This time I'm going to play a game I'm actually okay at, even sometimes pretty decent at, but I want to be even better, and that is Hearthstone. That's probably my favorite game to stream, one of my favorite to stream, because I play it so much, and it's just good streaming content. I'll also be having Minecraft Mondays. Not like the Bebop Box show, but just streaming Minecraft on Mondays. I don't know what time, still working on it, but I like alliteration. So I'm going to be more active on Diamond Forge, building stuff on there, as well as doing what I've done before in stream, where I take a mod pack and I just try and learn it. It's much easier to learn a mod pack on stream because I can get live feedback, as opposed to recording it and just hoping things work out. And finally, the fourth series is an MMO I've recently gone back into that I'm very excited. It's WildStar. Yay! We're probably on Wednesdays again for alliteration, but I don't know what times. I'm gonna work on it to see what times work. But yes. So right now I was thinking like Minecraft Mondays, WildStar Wednesdays, Until the End Fridays, and Hearthstone Sundays. I was thinking of doing it in the morning, and the thing is I can sort of do it in the morning right now, but once the semester starts back up, it's just not gonna work as well unless I get up really early. So I'm gonna see what works, and then what people were freaking out because they thought I stopped Outlast, and I didn't. I had been recording for 2 hours, so I just took a break. The recording session ended, but the series didn't. But so I will be playing more Outlast, but don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna beat the game, okay? I can't beat Outlast. I couldn't beat Amnesia. It's not gonna happen with Outlast, so just don't get your hopes up. I will record more of it. Maybe I'll beat it. Maybe it'll be my training to toughen the fuck up, but we'll see. Probably not. The game's too spooky. I also have a ton of indie games. I have a ton of indie games that I really want to play. Just a long, winding list of interesting horror indie games I found. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, gotta play that. I heard it was shitty, but hey, gonna play it anyway because everyone watches that for some reason. I don't know. And finally in this video, I'd like to sincerely thank you all for your continued support. Seriously, it warms my heart to see people actually care that I haven't uploaded. While we're speaking of support, if any are feeling so generous, you can feel free to donate to me in a variety of ways. Not expecting anyone to do this, not expecting it of anyone. I don't even really have rewards for it, but it's more of a just, if you're feeling generous, the option is there for you. There's no support button on my YouTube channel because I'm partnered with Broadband TV, which is headquartered in Canada, and that isn't available in Canada. So every time like I try, it's like, oh, your network is in Canada, we don't have it available in that country, eh? And I'm like, that's so mean. But I'll be switching the curse this December, which I'm excited for because broadband is not. That's the topic for another day. So the first option is to use my stream tip URL. This is a one-time tip donation, whatever you want to call it. And if you do it while I'm streaming, you get like a notification on the stream that has your name that says you donated and how much. And the second thing is a Patreon. A Patreon, you probably know what it is. Sort of like a monthly subscription to someone, and more sort of like a monthly donation. There's no really rewards for that. I don't really know what to do for rewards, but it's just there if anybody wants to do it. I'm not really expecting people, as I said, but it's just if anyone wants to, might as well leave the option there for them. There's a third and final way, which isn't necessarily my favorite way, but hey, if you really want to, you can. There's my Steam wish list, which is public, and there's also my email address, which you know, it's just MythicalRedFox@gmail.com. You can find it on YouTube. You can email me games off my wish list. So yeah, there's those three ways. You can send a one-time donation. If I'm streaming, you'll get a thingy for yourself, similar to the follower notification, but cooler, sort of. I tried to make it cooler. I don't know. And then of course there's Patreon if you want to, and then if you really want to, you can also just buy me a game off my wish list. So. And by the way, look out for a Diamond Forge video soon. It's kind of something big soon. And then on Thursday, I expect a stream, a big live stream from the group, and you'll see why. Can't say now. So again, thank you guys for sticking around. Sorry for the hiatus, just, you know, life. But hopefully things will go smoothly from here on out. You know, I got the job, you know, I got school coming up, and it's going to be a pretty tough semester comparative to my last ones. But at this point, especially since I have such a nice work environment, I'm pretty determined to actually really make it work and develop a good work ethic and just put more of my free time into this. So hopefully we can have daily uploads, hopefully we can have consistent streams. If we can't, I will at least do my best to not take like a full-on hiatus. This is a Nexus 9 if anyone's wondering, by the way. I like it. So I hope you guys enjoy the videos to come, and I hope you can help me grow this channel and grow, yeah.